We are live. Welcome to our next episode of DecentMed Spotlight. Today we're here with the founder and owner of the Sunrise Wellness, Michelle Greenan. Michelle, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Michelle Greenan, and I am a quantum healer. And yes, I'm here to tell my story and introduce my business and how I want to bring it to humanity. And yeah, really talk about how I can help.
That's fantastic. So, getting started, let's talk about quantum energy healing because a lot of people don't know what that is. So, what is quantum energy healing?
Well, it's when you connect to God's source and your cells in your DNA have a direct antenna to God, and your cells are plasma, and your body is plasma, and you you connect to God's source like a tuning fork, and you clear your energy in your field with through God's source, and you release what you need to release and receive what you need to receive from God's source. And it has led me to reduce trauma in my life and release what I needed to release so that I can connect to God, and I am responsible for my own healing. And yes, on a daily basis, I connect with God, and God clears me of what needs to be cleared through the body. So I am responsible for my own healing, and I use tuning forks, and I increase my vibration. There's many tools that I use to assist me in my healing.
Interesting. So, you mentioned tuning fork. Can you talk about what that is? What is tuning fork therapy?
Well, tuning fork is where you have your cells are, it activates, it releases stuck energy, trapped energy in the body, because anytime that you go through any type of emotional situation, it can get trapped in your body in a certain place in your body. And through your 7 main energy centers in your chakras, you need chakras and your meridians, that if the energy isn't flowing freely throughout the body and it's trapped, that can cause disease. So any type of emotion that gets trapped in the body can cause disease. So through quantum healing, it releases the trapped energy that could get stuck in your DNA and trapped in your cells. So through the tuning fork, you can release that trapped energy. Say you go through something and your heart gets hurt, and you can feel it in your heart where you have this pain. And so through the tuning fork, you can clear this and make sure your energy flows freely from top to bottom. So when I meditate on a daily basis, you can clear the energy that could be stuck in your heart or trapped emotions anywhere throughout your body. So through breath work, tuning fork therapy, and vibrations, you can remove all of this from the body. So I also have an app that I use to clear any type of viruses out of the body, any type of radiation, because as we go throughout this world, we attract other people's energy that could come on us, and any type of dirty energy out in this world from frequencies, just wherever we go, there's dirty energy that could get onto your body that you really need to cleanse your body throughout the day with frequency medicine. And that's what I use. And it's been very successful. And yes, so that's what I really enjoy. It's helped me tremendously to release a lot. So I want to teach other people. And yes, thank you.
That's really interesting. We did a documentary last year who had the same theory that trauma is stored in the body. And if you get that trauma out of the body, now the body will heal itself. So, have you seen people that have had trauma and the tuning fork, the breath work, and sound healing help them with trauma?
Yes, immediately um, they will feel relief, and they'll immediately turn happy, and they see shifts in their body immediately when I work on them. Um, some people have, reduced their coffee intake. They feel relaxed, no anxiety, and they feel a sense of peace within the body and happiness. So this allows them to actually, their nervous system will balance out, and it allows them to come to a state of peace and calm. And I have done this because I've stepped through the process through, if people are going through a divorce, you can sit with people and activate their chakras and remove those trapped emotions and trauma from the body. And I've actually felt the energy of other people, their trauma come out of the body while I was working on them. And they have felt it and witnessed it. So it's very powerful, and it works.
It's interesting because healing is so broad. There's Reiki, there is intuitive energy healing, and now there's biofield and quantum energy healing. So, how does quantum energy healing differ from some of the other energy modalities?
Well, quantum is where you heal directly through God's source and the quantum field, the all knowing field that is out there. And you are able to release things through the body and connect to the quantum field. Yes, so it's that field is very, very, very powerful. And when you can connect to that quantum field, it accelerates your healing because it's all through God. And this is God's original divine plan, because you have a divine template. God has a divine purpose and divine mission for you. And when you connect to that quantum field, that information comes into you because you are a multidimensional being.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just on this level, you are a multidimensional being. So when you integrate all of that, integrate that into your body and balance your energy, divine feminine and divine masculine, because we have both parts, and this allows your body to heal, and you have the power within you and in your heart and through God to naturally heal. Everyone has that ability, and you just have to go in and find your tribe of people to help you, assist you in your healing, and the methods with the breath work, and really going in, because when you do breath work, you create your own stem cells. So meditating on a daily basis and quieting the mind and letting emotions just flow naturally out of you, and don't suppress those emotions, that releases that from the body. So that's healing. That's energy. Emotions are just energy and motion. So you don't want to trap those emotions in the body. You want them to flow out of the body naturally and not stop and suppress that, because it will eventually just pass. Within a day, you'll be in a different state. And if you allow this process to go, it's very healing, very healing.
Yeah, and when I asked you to give me the benefits, you mentioned DNA transformation on a cellular level. So when you brought up the stem cells with breath work, is that something that is part of it, or is the DNA transformation on a cellular level does that happen over time? Is that in conjunction with other modalities? Can you touch on that a little bit?
It happens over time. It doesn't take a day to become sick, so it's not going to take a day to become well. But when you do quantum healing, it's instantaneous, where the higher your cells vibrate. So if your cells are vibrating higher, when you remove all of the toxins in your life and the chemicals, it really allows for the healing, because your cells are plasma. And yeah, so.
Interesting. And that makes sense. You're right. The cells are plasma. And I like that point you made, that it doesn't, you don't heal immediately, just like you don't get sick immediately. It's consistency over time. So the second one you mentioned is resetting your biofield. And you touched on that with the tuning fork. Is there other ways to reset your biofield besides the tuning fork?
Yes. So I have singing bowls and different things that I have utilized. The frequency app that I use on a daily basis, yoga, removing all the toxins, what you actually put into your body, mind, and spirit, and going in and through prayer, you can clear your cells through the quantum field. The breath work, and crystals. I have so many tools in my toolbox that I utilize. There's so much that I have that I utilize. The biofield, yes. Everything that you put into your body, mind, and spirit. I use Kangen water. So Kangen water has antioxidants in it. It's hydrogen rich. And I wash all of my fruits and vegetables in my 11.5 water to make sure that whatever food I am ingesting doesn't have any herbicides and pesticides, because everything that hits our biofield from the food, air, and water has to, it's constantly coming at you. So you have to protect your biofield from whatever you're putting into it also. Yes, and all my products that I use are natural. If I can't eat it, it's not going to go on my body. So I'm protecting my whole biofield with my daily routine of what goes in, on, and can be absorbed into my body. So it's a whole system that I use that is used to protect the biofield.
You mentioned Kangen water, and I'm looking up some of its benefits, and some of them are superior hydration, high antioxidant potential, and pH balancing properties. It's popular for promoting detoxification, supporting immune function, and enhancing athletic performance through micro-clustered molecules. So let's talk more about your toolbox. So let's start with water, and then walk me through some of the products that you feature in that toolbox.
Okay. Yes, this is Kangen water, and it's antioxidant, hydrogen rich, and I drink 9.5 water, but it has different levels. You can take 9.0, 8.5, and this water is anti-aging, and it removes the pharmaceuticals that are in our water. So yeah, you want to make sure you have high quality water because there's microplastics in our water. And when you absorb those microplastics, it creates extra estrogens within the body. So you will be intaking and thinking that your body should be really absorbing these extra estrogens, which is not correct. So I have to protect myself against all of the extra estrogens from the pharmaceuticals that are in our water. And I don't want any of that extra in my body. So yes, I clear it out with that. And then I make sure that all my shampoos and my deodorants are natural, no phthalates, no sulfites. Yeah, I sprout my own food. I just make sure that I have high quality food within the body. Some of my Kangen water, I can disinfect with 2.5 water. So I live a chemical-free life. If I need to disinfect my bathroom, I will use the 2.5 water because anything that you're using, you're going to be absorbing into your body. And I can sense more in this world and see and be knowing with no chemicals. My laundry soap, no, it's all plant-based. My dish soap is plant-based, and my toothpaste is just not like Crest or Colgate. It's natural toothpaste. Yeah, so there's a lot in my toolbox that I use to stay healthy, and it's all about your frequency and having good products that you put on. And you can reverse aging, and you just talk to your cells, and yeah, they're all through God. If you're connected to God, it really is miracles in your life, because I had to like reprogram my subconscious mind to know that I can heal myself and there is no one outside of me, because it's all knowing within your heart. God has placed it there.
Thanks for sharing. So I know you mentioned that you also do AO scans. And you have an app? Can you touch on that?
Yes. On a daily basis, I use AO Scan, and there's many other products that I utilize. So AO Scan, I check my frequency, and with these reports that come up from AO Scan, if there's COVID, if there's radiation, so it has every single part of the body, and there's a frequency to offset whatever comes up on the scan. So I use this on a daily basis throughout the day. There's anti-stress frequencies, there's essential oils. So it keeps my frequency balanced. And with any interaction that I have, I can clear my energy and optimize my energy and my frequency of my cells on a daily basis. So yes, this app allows you to be in charge of your own wellness, and it's proactive wellness. So if you're doing things on a proactive basis, the chance of you becoming sick doesn't happen because you're proactive. So I use the AO Scan frequency on a daily basis. I also have a PEMF mat that I utilize, and this recharges my energy. It has the 7 chakra stones within the mat, and I lay on the mat and recharge. And after my workouts, this allows me to recharge too. So I lay on my mat for a half an hour, and then I can get up and I have more energy because it has energized me. I also have a terahertz wand that I can use to activate cells. I can activate my water even to be a higher frequency with my terahertz wand.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
How do you do that?
Um, so I would take the terahertz wand. I actually have the terahertz wand, and I would just, you know, put the terahertz wand, activate it, turn it on. And yes, you can talk to your water with prayer. So you are very powerful. You're more powerful than anyone has ever told you. So I want this message and people to know that you are so powerful and you can take an active part in your healing.
Mm. And you truly are holistic because you mentioned multiple times about the spirit. Now you're touching on the body. So how does quantum energy healing help with the mind?
It it clears the mind, the monkey mind, and it lets you be in the present moment without anxiety, PTSD, fear. So it allows you to connect to God's source, and um, you can feel relaxed. Yes, because there was a time where, you know, that I didn't live in the present moment. And now I live in the present moment, and it's such a wonderful, amazing place to be as you walk on this earth, because you can get to heaven on earth, and create your reality. So, yes, quantum healing has connecting to body, mind, and spirit to God. And it has just allowed me to be in the present moment. Whereas before, I could never be in the present moment. I was always under anxiety, pressure, stress. Well, quantum healing allows you to be connected to God's source at all times and be in the present moment.
Mm, I like that. So what is the new Earth ratio?
I'm sorry, I didn't. Can you
What is
repeat that?
Earth ratio?
Oh, well, through quantum healing, I have learned so much about the universe. It has opened up the door to the universe and so much knowledge about the truth. And yes, I found out exactly why I came to Earth, what my mission is, and how actually divine we are all are. So it's just been a tremendous journey. And I'm so grateful that I had some amazing teachers that have opened up a whole new world for me and information about what is possible and the true reality of this universe, multiverse.
Interesting. So you mentioned some of the different energy healing techniques like breath work and gemstones. Do you practice journaling or intentions?
Yes, I do. Um, I have a lot of things that I wrote down in my journal from years ago as I was going through this process, and it has come true. So journaling lets a lot of emotions out, and you can create with journaling. So it really moves things from your mind and releases them onto the paper.
Mm. And then, so you mentioned praying. Do you use any herbs? I know you do use essential oils.
Herbs. Oh, well, anything that God has created, I am open to. Natural, yes, yes. It has been quite a journey, and I do natural herbs, of course.
Interesting. I like that because our staples is herbs, so I think herbs is better than
Of
pharmaceuticals.
of course, yes. I don't use any pharmaceuticals, and it's a wonderful, great place to be since you have so many, you can sense the reality that is actually around you when you remove the pharmaceuticals. So yes, I didn't use any of pharmaceuticals. I haven't used any.
So I want to share because you did a testimonial, or this woman gave you a testimonial.
Yeah, can you explain that again? Yeah. So I got an epidural when I was giving birth, and I was like scared of getting an epidural. And so after, I had this pain in my mid back, and it would be like I went to physical therapy for it, and I did the TENS unit to like desensitize it. But before that, I would like if you touched around my back, I would literally like jump and jolt. So I don't know if it was emotional or what it was, but it was a reflex. And so when I was doing the sounding bowl, I felt it as you were going, and you didn't even touch me.
With that singing bowl, the singing bowl that Michelle just did.
Yeah,
Awesome.
amazing. It feels fine right now. Beautiful. I'm so happy.
Awesome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you both. I'll give you my card.
Thank you so much. Melissa, right?
Melissa.
So in this referral, this woman stated that she had massive back pain after giving birth. She took an epidural when she gave birth, and because of it, her back, I mean, even a small touch would cause her to cringe in pain. And now, after utilizing your services, her pain went away completely. Can you touch a little bit more on what she said?
Yes, she had experienced relief right away. It was instantaneous. So that's what I really enjoy to witness from quantum healing, is that people experience results instantaneously. And this is such a beautiful, beautiful gift that people can experience and release at that moment what needs to be released so they can have instantaneous healing. And there's been so many testimonials of people receiving instantaneous benefits of this quantum healing. And I was just so grateful to experience that healing for her on the beach. And it was amazing. And I'm just so grateful that, so what happened was the energy that was trapped from trauma in her back was released, and her energy was able to flow freely within the body from her head chakra down to her root chakra, and it was instantaneous release, and she felt that.
Wow, that's very interesting. Especially as someone in this industry starts to, or someone working with you, as you heal their chakras, that is how they help to heal themselves. Is that correct?
Absolutely. There's chakras and meridians, and once those emotions are released through the body, they can start healing. But this is on a continual basis to get to actual, so since you're multidimensional, you have to release this. And yes, through the chakras and meridians.
So, with that being said, and after seeing the work you've done for her, what is your why?
My why is because I want everyone to become the superhuman that they are, that God has placed them and placed them on this earth to find their what their divine mission and purpose, and that to let everyone know that they can go within to heal themselves, and there are people on this earth that can show them the way, and that you can use all of these different tools to heal yourself, and there's no chemicals involved, and it's all natural.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the power to heal yourself, and other people can assist you with this, and it's God's natural divine way.
You know, and I think that is what separates what we're doing with traditional medicine is, like you said, is that healing is internal. It's within you. Everyone has the ability to heal themselves. It's just working with someone like Michelle or working with an energy healer helps you to tap into a part of your body that has been dormant.
Absolutely. This is the process that I went through. And I'm so glad for the beautiful journey. It's been amazing, and the best is yet to come.
I love it. So you talked about crystals and gems. Is there any crystals that you utilize on a daily basis?
Yes, crystals have been such a beautiful part of my life and have aided my healing. And there's been light beings that come and interact with me on a daily basis that I my physical eyes can see. So there's so many crystals at my house, and I just absolutely love them because they all have different properties of healing. And when you work with them, they're so healing. They have energy within them, and you can feel their energy.
Those are big crystals. Wow.
Love crystals. They're so amazing. Yes. So, and then, oh, okay. So here's rose quartz, and rose quartz is used for the heart. And I just love it. It's so amazing. Whenever I'm not feeling well or optimal, I place crystals on parts of my body, and it just feels so good, the properties of the crystals. Yes, I've used crystals, and they're so amazing.
Which one's your favorite?
My favorite? Well, there's cellulite that clears and really amplifies everything. So I really love cellulite. I just have so many pyrite. I love pyrite.
Is that the black one?
Pyrite, let me go grab the pyrite. I'll show you. It's so amazing. Can't find it. I don't see it right now. But yeah. And then I've been using organ generators, and they have so much energy. And if you place these on your body too, it's so healing. I place them by my plants too, and my plants really grow. It activates my plants.
Wow.
Yes. It's been quite the journey.
Directly on your body or over your clothes?
You can actually carry them in your pocket, carry them in your purse. You can just feel the energy.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I always thought it had to be direct contact.
I can feel it right on my heart. It lets you just relax. Yes. I have some little pocket ones too that it really protects your energy. So as you're going about your day, the towers and everything, and cell phones, your children really need protection. And less screen time, the best.
Yes.
Children need to go into their divinity and go into their heart, because they have a divine mission on this earth. And it's a wonderful mission once they know, and protect them against the frequencies, the dirty energy that is coming at them through their cell phone. Yes. So this is pretty cool.
This is pretty cool. Thanks for sharing. So do you have any closing thoughts?
Yes, I would just like to let everyone know that I am here to serve and show them the way of how you can heal yourself. I will be creating some beautiful programs, and I'm here to serve. And it's my divine mission. It's my divine mission on this earth, to be a way shower to humanity and show them the way.
100%. Thank you so much for coming today. You can find Michelle at decentmed.org/energy healing, as well as thesunrisewellness.com. Thank you so much for joining us today, Michelle. And this has been our latest episode of Decent Med Spotlight.
Thank you so much. You have such a blessed day. So grateful to be here.